You guys requested it, and now I'm finally delivering it. We got the Miley 1000 merchandise dropping. Thank you to the boys who have already pre-ordered this Project 3 valve, 4.6 scumbag sting, and about like 15 others. If you guys have bought my merch already, hit me up on Instagram. You guys get a shout out, as well as shout out on YouTube. Pick up the Miley 1000. Let me give you guys a better look. We got the 1000 in the background. We got Miley up front of what she's gonna look. And then we got the Rider edition because we're going big, we're going bold. We're building the craziest Shelby 1000 wide body ever. Crazier than what Shelby would do for themselves. So enough talking. If you guys want to go ahead and pick up some of this merch, you guys get shout outs. I would greatly appreciate that as well as you guys will be supporting the channel, which I appreciate so much. Just a simple subscribe and like already helps enough, but if you want to go to the extra mile, I'll greatly appreciate it. The website down here, teespring.com/Miley-1000. I'll greatly appreciate it so much. Enough talking. Let's go ahead and do the Supercharger reveal. Let's do a little cold start and Betty. If you've not seen the open headers already, go to the channel, check that out, come back here. We're going to install the rest of the exhaust system very shortly, but as of now, we're going to go on and stick with open headers. Don't try revving it in a cold because it's just going to stall. Sorry guys, I can't give you any revs right now. I'll see you at the Performance Lab. We are finally here at the Performance Lab once again, and while I was pulling up, I already saw the Supercharger. They unwrapped it and they actually put it right next to my motor. So let's go ahead, check out the new Supercharger for Miley. And look at this lineup, ladies and gents, the two Shelbys. We got the M3, the Cobra, the 69, the 3 valve. And then there's 2 more Cobras over there. And then we got the Sick Galaxy going right now. So, all right, now it's the time that we have all been waiting for, the reveal. Let me move it over just a slide bit because you could kind of see it. The reveal of the Supercharger that is going to be going on the 5.8 liter V8 engine, Miley, AKA. And just to show you guys, we're almost done. We still have to do the timing chain cover, the Supercharger, the oil pump, which I just got from MMR. Got the built Hurricane billet oil pump gears. I do have my other one. This has 13,000 miles on it, good for 1,000 horsepower. $100, 5.4, 5.8 liter. Guys, if you guys are interested, hit me up. But now let's go ahead and get into the reveal of things. And before I reveal the Supercharger, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know, thank you so much for the support. This would have not been possible without your guys' views, likes, comments, and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you slam that subscribe button as well as the like. With that being said, let's go ahead and reveal the Supercharger that's going on Miley. We got the Kenne 3.6 mammoth blower. Oh gosh, this thing is heavy. As the Supercharger that will be going on Miley here for the build. 1000 wheel. This baby is so insane. Let's go ahead. Let me put it down so we can talk about it some more. This thing is very heavy. I didn't know how heavy it was gonna be, but here it is, ladies and gents. We got the Kenne Black. As you guys already know, the big old mammoth. This is the 3.6 liter, and I'm just gonna show you guys everything around it. We're gonna do an unboxing. I don't know what's in that box, but we are gonna go ahead and check out everything on this Supercharger and why I went with 3.6 with all the other options, as well as why I went with Kenne. I still cannot believe that this is in person. This actually took like 2 to 3 weeks to build. This is hand built, crafted by Kenne here in California. Would you just look at that throttle body? We also have a massive throttle body, which I believe is in this case. And here it is unwrapped. This thing is absolutely a unit. Beautiful chrome. I love this. But guys, look how massive this throttle body is. This is an iPhone 10 and it's still bigger than that. That is insane on how huge this thing is. It's a single blade, so it's gonna have all of the air, nothing but air passing through. Now that we have that, I do want to get into this box. So let me go ahead and just unpackage everything and I'll show you guys what we have in store with this Kenne. First thing that I saw right away is this beautiful, humongous filter. But look at how massive and beautiful. I've never had a blue filter, so this thing is gonna be pretty cool. It also comes with this big bag. I see a booster pump. I already have a booster pump. I may be selling the booster pump. Hit me up. I already have that available, but just looks like a whole bunch of install parts and instructions, but pretty basic kit on this so far. I don't see anything else that is worth really showing you guys, but they have all of the packaging, all the instructions set perfectly to go ahead and install this bad boy. Here's also a better view of the nice polished throttle body. And guys, this thing is pretty big here, and that's just a better view of that. So that's basically everything in the box. It just came with the filter and all the installation parts to go ahead and put on. Nothing too complicated. Superchargers are pretty basic installation here. Hopefully we don't have to do any crazy things, but since we got the motor out, it should be pretty simple. So now let's go ahead and talk about why I went with Kenne over Whipple VMP Gen 3R and others, and why I didn't go turbo or nitrous. And then let's talk about why I went with the 3.6 Kenne Supercharger Mammoth. Let's go ahead and get this in the picture here while we talk about why we went Kenne, why we went Supercharger, and why we went 3.6. So initially when this full built motor came about, you guys already know it happened out of nowhere. I was currently wide-bodying I currently am still wide-bodying the Mustang, and then this perfect deal that I just could not pass up came through with me and here at the Performance Lab. And basically I had to go and take the Mustang back from the body shop, take the motor out, give them back the car. And so now we're here. If you guys know, we have the red Shelby, and then we have the white Shelby, and then we have my black Shelby, which is Miley. The red Shelby is doing a built motor, 2,000 horsepower twin turbo, and the 5.4 liter actually blew his motor, so he's gonna get my motor. And the funny thing is, the red Shelby's motor was Miley's motor, because Miley's original motor blew, so we took the red Shelby's motor and put that in. The current motor that I have only has 13,000 miles. I added about like 8,000 or so, and so currently it's about 20,000 miles, which is going into the white Shelby right now. And so the 5.4 is doing a 5.8 conversion. I'm doing a built block at 1,500 horsepower, and then the red Shelby is doing 2,000 horsepower. So that's how all started here. Again, it just I couldn't pass up this offer just because the block that I have right now, the red Shelby originally bought, found out he can only make 1,500 horsepower, and then he sold it to me, which now that I currently have his block, he has a new 2,000 horsepower block. It's gonna be pretty sick. So that's basically what happened. The cams in here right now, I believe, are Supercharger cams. I wanted to go Supercharger because the Performance Lab actually has really, really good hookups with Kenne, because they do have Ford hookups, Kenne hookups. If you guys want any hookups, I'll put the Performance Lab information right here. If you want your car built, they got some crazy builds, GT500s, Cobras, Miley, Camaro. It's pretty insane. So if you want to build, I highly recommend the Performance Lab here for that. And so yeah, I just went Kenne. I did try to contact VMP. I spoke with Justin. Things just didn't work out on our end. I didn't contact Whipple just because the deal with Kenne was just too good to pass up, and so we went with Kenne. So that's basically why we did Supercharger and why we went Kenne over anything else. And so Kenne is on the biggest superchargers in the world. Mustang Manny has it. I think he has the 4.7, which is pretty insane. And a lot of other Shelby 1000s do have the Kenne running. So that's why I really, really wanted to go with Kenne, and just to show you guys how awesome it is, as well as everybody else is going for the VMP Gen 3R, which is probably a great blower. I've seen the results for it, but I want it to be different, just because I know that a lot of other Mustang guys are going to be running the VMP Gen 3R. I want it to be the YouTuber that ran the Kenne 3.6. So let's go ahead and talk about the 3.6 here. I just want to show you guys a little bit more of the details and how well it's built. It does have my markings because my hands are all dirty and stuff like that. I'm gonna polish it up, make it all pretty, but I went with 3.6 basically because of traction. Long story short, I really wanted to pursue the brand new 4.9 liter Supercharger. I really wanted to. I told Derek I want to get the 4.9. I told Wayne I want to get the 4.9, but they talked me out of it just because if I got the 4.9, the minimum boost that you push with that is about 25 pounds. So as soon as you get into boost, it's pushing 25 pounds, and that is a lot of boost. So the 3.6 is going to bring it a little bit down, but it's still going to get the max horsepower that we're shooting at, which is 1,000 wheel horsepower as of now. That's where we are going to start, and then we are going to move up because I do need a fuel system. And fuel system, the one that I need is $4,000. I need the Lethal Performance Kit, 2,000 horsepower fuel pump, and then I need the ID 1700 injectors. And those injectors are like 1,800. So overall, about 4,000 for a fuel system. Once when I have the fuel system, then we'll be able to reach the 1,200 horsepower plus whatever we are shooting for. So that's basically why I went with the 3.6. Again, it's overall a really gorgeous blower, and I'm really happy with this black. This is nowhere what it's gonna look like. I just put the Kenne belt on top of it, and don't worry guys, it's not even coming close to touching that cam, as you guys can obviously see right there. Anyways, this thing is gonna be an absolute unit. This thing, I still can't believe that we have a Kenne belt mammoth supercharger. Never knew that I would ever be equipping one of these bad boys. The sound is gonna be incredible, the performance is gonna be incredible, the boost is gonna be insane. I just need to go ahead and finish this motor right now. We're gonna go ahead and do the, oh shoot, I didn't even notice that this came with it. I think this is the tube. Oh shoot, so I will not be using my JLT. It actually comes with one. That's cool. Okay. I still may be installing the sound tube though. But basically we have to go ahead and finish the MMR billet timing chain guides to go ahead and put right here. Get the oil pump, the oil pan, time the motor, get that all sorted out, and then we can install on the supercharger and put the timing cover on and all other miscellaneous stuff. So that is basically what we have here with the big old 5.8 motor. And again, so happy that I get to share this information with you, and would have not been possible without your guys' assistance here. And let's just go ahead and compare really quick with the Trinity blower that comes stock. And here is the comparison between the 3.6 liter Kenne belt mammoth versus the Trinity stock 5.8 blower. Huge difference. This thing is a lot bigger, throttle body, elbow a lot bigger, and just looks overall so much better. I just got done making my thumbnail for the video. But yeah, that's basically the reveal of what is to come. Comment down below what you guys think about this big old blower, Kenne belt, your thoughts and opinions on the build and everything like that. Also, while you're at it, why not give a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. But this thing, I cannot wait to go ahead and do it. I just want to finish this motor already very soon. I will be coming with an update on the wide body very shortly, because that has been out for quite a while, but they're almost done. I'll go ahead and put pictures right now. So far we just need a little bit more time, and then we just need wheels, a fuel system, a new hood, and a lot. So the build never finishes on going. So yeah, that's everything that we have here. Thank you guys so much for your support once again. I will be seeing you guys very shortly. Updates to come on a lot of things. Make sure you put on those notifications to keep up with the build. I appreciate the support so much. I will see you guys on the next one.